Hi there guys and welcome back to Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. Sorry there's been a couple of days off, there's been some unforeseen circumstances involving a cold, which means the recordings I did were very coughy and utterly unusable. Luckily for us, we haven't missed a thing as we come towards the FA Cup third round now. We have skipped Stoke and Millwall, and as you can see from the results, we didn't miss much. That Stoke game was 0-0. There was absolutely nothing going on. There was a nice sellout, pretty much of 14,300, only about 600 seats free. As you can see from the stats, we did probably slightly edge it, but there was nothing much in it. We had to go in hard in the game. Lots of yellow cards. We got a £25,000 fine for not controlling our players, because as you can see, half the team got booked in that one. We had to fight for that 0-0. But anyway, another point on the board, and as you can see, then we followed that up with a very disappointing 2-1 defeat at home to Millwall. We will watch the goals here for this one. I'm going to have to change up for the 3D a minute, but yeah, it wasn't a good performance. They smashed and grabbed us a little bit. First time that's happened in quite a long time. And here we go now with the 3D highlights for the goal rush. Warri Suarez played a bullet to Prochenko there. He did a lot of running down to that flank in this game. Delfonso with a good header there to give us the early lead, and I was thinking after half an hour, wow, okay, we look like we're going to be able to get a result here after a disappointing draw. But then some bit of a sloppy bit of defending there from Palmer. Gave away a bit too easy. Romeo with the ball across. Scalak at the back post. Nice finish there from the ex-Brighton man. Great job just for half-time to level it up. Then a set piece again, the corner from Scalak all the way to the back. Williams with the header on. Hutchinson with the easy tap in there at the back post. That's a very good corner routine there for Millwall. They absolutely smashed and grabbed us. Overall, you got to say, 9 times out of 10 we will get something from these games. This is probably that occasion where we don't. So anyway, we're going to move on now to the FA Cup, and we're going to mix things up a little bit. As you can see from the results, things have got slightly stale, so I really want to try and push some new life into this team. And we are into January, which means transfers are ongoing, and I'll get you up to speed with that after the game. Just in one small transfer piece of news before we get to the game, we will see Mark Howard in goal today. It probably might be his last appearance for us. He's out of contract in the summer, he's 33 years old, and we have to look at goalkeepers in the summer. As you can see on screen, we have the option now to make an approach with Jack Anick, and it hasn't gone well so far. He wanted quite a lot of money, somewhere in the region of £12,500 a week, 4,000 more than Mark Boller, our current highest earner. We are in that position now in the Championship where this is something we're going to have to deal with. As we quickly go to our transfer budget, we do have the budget available to make this happen. As you can see on screen, we have got a few other bits and bobs going on. A loan coming in, Leleko and Kenji Gore looking like they're going to leave as well. So right now, we're going to have to hold fire. He doesn't want to talk to us. Hopefully later on in the window, we can still get the deal done. Right, so let me take you through the teams now. As you can see, we have really mixed things up for today's game. Like I said, I felt it was time to try and get a second tactic out there, to try something a bit different, and we're going a bit tiki-taka, which is going to be interesting. So we've now gone for a Christmas tree, as they like to call it, the 4-3-2-1. We've gone for Howard, Turton, Tilt, Faber, side. Bit of rotation. We have got Fulham away in about 6 days' time in the Championship. Diaby, Kane and Virtue, what an engine machine that is. And then we've got Casey Palmer and Beachy up top with Ryan Hardy. I think these guys here are going to be an incredibly dangerous triangle up top, and I'm encouraging the team with this tactic to run with the ball more, to play slightly wider, and to also from here, rather than try and play the ball into the box, try and get the balls in so we can pick them up here on the second balls, and also to have long range strikes. So hopefully the players like the Herbie Kanes, the Matthew Virtues and Casey Palmers will really excel with this style of football. On the bench today we also have an interesting couple of developments. We have obviously Bonnie, I don't know why I went there first, actually that's a usual procedure. We have our new signing, our first new signing of the transfer window on the bench, Usman Mano. He's coming on loan from Werder Bremen in Germany. He doesn't look much on the technical side, but I do like how he's young and he's got good mentals and physicals, and I think at this level that could be what we're looking for right now in a backup option, more of a target man option, which I felt we lacked in some ways, but he still qualifies as more of a Delfonso and a Hardy as well. So we might bring him on later on and see how he gets on. It's going to be hard to see how Kent fits into this new formation without his position, but I did consider starting him in the hole, so we might look at that as well going forward. And also going back to transfers, right now, apart from Manor, there's nothing else going on. You're not missing a thing. It literally just got confirmed, surprisingly to me, just before the game. We're going to have some players moving on. At the end of this match, we will go through all the transfers and show you what we're going to do. We really want to try and push on to get to the playoffs if we can. Anyway, now, looking at the MK Dons team, they've gone 4-4-2. They've gone really strong. Nichols, Williams, Cargill, Walsh and Mattock. Querol, Houghton, Boateng is a very good player. Purrington, Mason, Healy. Purrington was the trouble man for us last time out. They've got McGrandles on the bench, Granules as we like to call him. Let's head to the dressing room now and see what we can do. Let's see what options we got here. I think a team such as we winning this is probably a bit brave right now, but it's a new formation. I want to see, let's give our fans a performance. We're not getting the reaction as much as that, 'cause we do lean on that quite a bit. So we'll go back to the faith here and end the team talk. Herbie Kane's looking happy as we head to the tunnel now. The football's looking a bit rough with the tiki-taka. That could be interesting on the West Coast Hurricane. My players can adapt to any situation. I might have to go long ball second half. That's why I lucked up at the target man on the bench, eh? We'll give it a good go. Jack is rotated today. I'm glad they've got him out of the way. We're in 3D at the moment because of the highlights last time, so I'm just going to quickly change this back to the 2D. Right, and we're underway now. The new formation, what are we going to do with this as we hold the ball up here in the middle? You see a lot of options in the middle here, but I'm going to tell them to strike from distance to see what we can do, because we have got quality from distance. Anyway now, set piece early doors, corner in, Hooton now, here's clears it away for MK Dons. Kane down to beat you, he's coming a bit wider now. Diaby comes down to support. Diaby across, good ball in, that was. Palmer now, Herbie Kane, we're looking dangerous here, early doors of this formation. Palmer with a strike. The thing I like, it brings in all these players like Herbie Kane, Virtue, Beat you, Palmer. They've all got long range strikes on them. Why not try and get a formation together which utilises them? And also players like Faber and Sire, I really want to give a run out today. Haruna Sire's been decently average, has not really excelled, but I need to give him time, you know, to try and settle. It's a completely different kettle of fish from what he's used to before. Anyway now, MK Don's coming forward, trying to look dangerous now. Diaby can play a great counter ball. What a ball to Hardy. He's got two men on him. He's done both of them, and he's put it in the corner. It's his 5th goal of the season. Ryan Hardy is improving game by game in this campaign. Diaby with the wonderful long strike. It's very Mahrez and Vardy at Leicester. Hardy comes inside the two men and just doesn't need a second invitation. Puts it in the corner. The goalkeeper stunned. 25 minutes on the clock, and in the FA Cup we are looking handy. 4 shots, 2 on target. This formation, my gut, I just thought, you know what, we might be able to, you know, bring more of an edge back to our game with this free kick from MK Dons over the crossbar. We seem to be able to shut games down in the Championship and scrape out points, but I really wanted something that really excelled to our highlights. Diaby now have a chance from the corner as it comes down, wins a second corner. We're looking dangerous on these set pieces as well. No short option, but it's going to be played in by Beachy now. Walsh with a clearing header. Palmer picks it up again. Beachy up to Diaby. Look at all the options we've got. Look at the quality. We are utterly dominant here. I really want to see us get a second goal now. The Blackpool fans must be delighted. Turton across, no players there, but the clearance is going exactly like we said to the second ball options on the outside. That's why I wanted to play these crosses in earlier, because even though you lose the ball, at this level they will header it straight into this zone, straight into your long range striking options, and that's what we're looking to do. Virtue of a spray ball up to Haruna Sai, plays it across. Palmer now down to beat you. Kane from distance, not on target this time. Got off to a good start this season, slightly limper nowadays, but you know, he's had a couple of weeks out, so maybe that's affected his form slightly. Tilt now down to Kane. Kane going to strike. No, Hardy is. Hardy gets his 6th goal of the season. Well done, Blackpool. Diaby with his 2nd assist. Hardy with his 2nd goal. What a combination these two lads are looking. That Diaby on a free transfer. What a fantastic signing in the number 44. Just waits in the space, doesn't he? And so composed. He could have turned and strike before. No, Ryan will be there. I know where he's going to be. What a ball. The 3D makes it look amazing as usual. It is a 6th goal of the season. He's definitely onside. Miles onside. Just absolutely strolling down the line and waiting. Great finish. What a first half here with this new formation. Sometimes you could try these things and they could fall flat on their face, but we're doing so well in this one. Diaby picks a loose ball up again. Faber up to Haruna Sai, who's played very well in this one, getting forward. He's really making the width here. Diaby plays it up to Virtue. Sai again now, plays a good ball in, very intelligent. Palmer now laying it off to Virtue. MK Dons are getting absolutely ravaged at the back here. They're just looking like, they're looking one way and we're passing it the other. They don't know where to turn, we're playing that well. Healy on the counter, I need to talk us into trouble there as Palmer brings the ball away. Come on Blackpool, let's get it through to half time. If we can get a third, Ryan Hardy's on a hat-trick, he's going to finish it. What a save! Oh, it wasn't a save. Cargill with a sliding tackle at the end. Palmer now with the corner, plays it in. Quero with a clearing header. Palmer can get a second chance at it now. Virtue down to beat you. Faber, what a game of football this is. Have you seen a dominant performance like this? We're playing like blooming, I don't know, like Man City almost in this game. MK Dons are absolutely stunned as we get to the half-time interval. Oh, Diaby's going to go in the book here, just as we said. He's had a great first half. He did push the guy. Clattenburg puts him in the book. Oh, Clattenburg's come back for a one-off FA Cup game. God, FMA. What a first half. 2-0. Don't get complacent is the way we do it. That's what they expect us. Tell Diaby to calm it down a bit here. I wanted to get his 3rd assist. I wanted to play it calm. He doesn't need to get sent off. We end the team talk and go to the second half. What a first half that was. Utterly dominant. Really, really good stuff here. And, I wanted, at least get through to maybe one or two more rounds of the FA Cup, because I wanted to get a Premier League team. We have not played a Premier League side with our Blackpool team in this save so far. Throughout all the season one, we didn't get them in the FA Cup or the League Cup. We got knocked out. And then in this one, the start of the season, we got knocked out as well. So this really is our only opportunity now, unless we gain promotion to an unlikely Premier League status next season, to play some of the big boys. Haruna Sino on the left, once again committing forward. Nice ball across. It was slightly too close to the keeper. Probably the conditions making it roll along the turf a bit easy there. Palmer now with a strike. This is off the crossbar. Good effort there from Casey Palmer. Looking like he's got something to prove in this one, and he definitely has. He's been a bit stagnant this year and really not stood up to the Beachews and the other lads. Diaby now laying it off to Palmer. This midfield unit is absolutely terrifying. Hardy across. Good save from Nichols. Ryan Hardy wants his first Blackpool hat-trick. Good effort there. One player on the post comes off now. Cargill with a clearing header now, and Healy picks it up. MK Dons lacking options to come away with it now. They've looked to go a bit wider now. You see these two players unmarked. Hopefully we can encourage them to try and make that and lose the ball. We pick it up anyway now. Palmer down to Si on the left. Good ball across. Hardy's waiting. Herbie came with a strike. Nichols with a good save. Good performance from the MK Dons goalkeeper today, keeping the scores at a decent level for his away support. Ben Perry just picked up a knock. That makes my day even better, because he's the one that normally scores against us. Right, we're going to make some changes now on the hour. Diaby's had such a good game, hasn't he? Let's get Thompson on now. He can play as a deep line playmaker. Haruna Sai's played really well. We'll keep him going. Cass Faber's played really well. I like giving Darnell Johnson a run out, perhaps. Yeah, do you know what? Darnell on for Oliver Turton. Turton played well in the wing-back position today. And that's one of the keys with this formation, and that's where you make the difference. The wing-backs give you the width, and that is the thing. Hardy with a strike again. He really wants that hat-trick, doesn't he? But I would like to bring Manor on later on, so he hasn't got much time left. Corner across now. Faber tries to win it. He'd love to have got his first goal for Blackpool. Kane now down to Thompson. Thompson up to Palmer. Virtue. Look at all the options as we pass it around. They can't close us down quick enough. We're moving it around too quick. Herbie Kane off Beachy, unfortunately. Couldn't get out of the way, but he's going to pick the ball up again. Palmer with a curving strike here on the hour. We are utterly dominant now. But like I was saying, this is where you gain the width from these wing-backs coming forward. Look how committed they are, Si and Darnell Johnson in this case. It does mean it can leave you short at the back, but we're trying to pinch them up here, make them lose the ball, basically press them into the ground and win some games. What a save from Howard. What a time to stand up and make a save. The ball moved around hideously in front of the goal line there. Corner now to MK Dons. If they pull a goal back now, after all I was saying, this game could turn on its head as Casey Palmer comes forward now. I'm going to demand some more. It's a good time to do it. Ryan Hardy looking for his hat-trick now. Si on the left. What an epic FA Cup third round encounter this is. Herbie Kane, come on Herbie. You've done it so many times. I want to see one of those destroy the top corner of the net in a minute. I think Casey Palmer might have to be the next change, perhaps. His fitness isn't great either. Haruna Sai's looking a bit tired as well. Dickinson now trying to get the free kick in. The wall does its job, and Hardy removes the danger with 15 to go here. Come on, Blackpool. Si plays it up to Thompson, who's got a goal in him. Good save from Nichols again. Nichols has had a superb game for MK Dons in goal. He really has. He's really been the guy to keep them in this tie, no doubt about it. Beachy now have a chance to get the ball across again. It'll be another corner here. Where we got the short corner option here, we do this time. Will he fight? No, it's a throw-in. Down to Casey Palmer, who gets a good save out of Nichols again. What a performance. I can't believe how good their goalkeeper's been. Herbie Kane now from distance. Palmer from distance hits the crossbar. Hardy, my goodness me, can't get the hat-trick. The MK Dons defender with the wonderful last-minute Superman tackle there to save the opportunity. 10 minutes to go now. Can we do this? Can we get the third? Come on, Thompson. Come on, Virtue. I'm going to say come on to all the lads. Beat you now with a curling strike. Absolute dominant pressure here against MK Dons. They do not know what hit them. They were not expecting this. Thompson gets the goal. Jordan Thompson, the super sub, comes on. Herbie Kane with the assist. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. In the next game, I can see him doing something, and it's against Fulham, who are 7th, so that is a hell of a game to have next, and I think we might have to stick with this formation. I don't know what you're thinking. We have absolutely pressed them into the ground. The pressure has been relentless. MK Dons are wishing they hadn't even left the roundabout town to come to this one. Anyway, we're going to make another change now. Ryan Hardy's not going to get his hat-trick. Let's get Usman Manor on for the last 5 minutes. Why not? Introduce him to the home fans here. Blackpool 3, MK Dons 0. It's going to be a comfortable home win after a few home games where performances really were stagnating. We've brought some life back into it with a brave formation change. We have gone full Man City today, and we have really reaped the rewards of that now. 4 minutes of the added time. We've had 31 shots and 15 on target. The only downside is now Healy's in for MK Dons to bring one back. Good goal there. We went asleep a bit. We had Manor off with the physio there for an injury. He's got a bit of cramp or something by the looks of it. That's not great. Anyway, look, the ball across there on the 3D. Healy's in. We let him go too easy. The first mistake Si's made all game. You do sometimes have to understand that's a sacrifice you make. Perhaps this formation might not be so wise against a Man City with a quality difference. Anyway, now for the 4 minutes of our time is up. We're going to get the 3-1 win. We're going to go through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. What a performance. I am utterly brilliant. I'm utterly brilliant. I am. My God. Right. I'm very pleased with the result of your performance. I probably should have said don't let it go to your heads. We're going to end the team talk anyway and head on. And we're going to get through those transfers now. Right, to catch up with the news now, we win in the 3rd round. Mana's injured for 2 to 3 days. Well, thank God for that. Imagine if we'd gone down for like 6 months after a 5-minute cameo. I'd have felt like such a mug. We get a little bit of money there for the FA Cup 3rd round win. We'll send Quinton along to the press conference. Hardy's played very well in that one. I absolutely agree. Right, we're going to quickly take you through the transfer situation now, just before we head off into the sunset. We have got Fulham next, which will be our next episode. I'll take you to the schedule quickly, actually. Yeah, we've got Fulham up next. We'll take you to that episode next time, and then we'll do some goal rushes to move it on and see if we can push on for an unlikely playoff push. As you can see, 26 games played. We are 9 points off the playoffs now. There's a bit of a divide opening up. So this Fulham game next time out, we really have to try and do something special. And I think we're going to keep the formation we had so far. Anyway, quickly to catch up with transfers. As you can see, Leleko has currently got a contractual offer from Portsmouth, who are down in League One, for 50,000, which would be a nice 40,000 profit for us. I mean, you're not going to get much, let's be frank. I mean, we know what he is. He's an average rounded League One level player. He's getting towards 30, so it's time to move him on. And we upset him at the start of the season, so there's no point keeping him around. Kenji Gore as well, bless him. He had a couple of episodes of absolute brilliance that deserved their own episode titles. Got a goal of the season last year. The bid he's had in is not for much money, 50,000 from Salford City. I'm pretty sure that is still double what we paid for him, so nice little profit there again. That will once again increase our transfer budget and wage budget, which we still have available. And of course, as you know so far, we have had one in, which is Osen and Mana from Werder Bremen on loan, 22-year-old Gambian striker, bit of a unit, want to bring him in. And I also will try and perhaps move Callum Hendry out, I'm thinking as well. I did try a minute ago, I didn't have much interest, which is the issue, but he's at that point now where he kind of needs to go out and play some football somewhere, and he's had one appearance for us all season. So yeah, interesting times, and that is where we are so far. As you can see on screen, that leaves us with this base team. Our main focus will be trying to sign Jack Annick up in a minute. As soon as we could talk to him again, we will, because look at these stats. He really could be a Premier League goalkeeper for me now, and he's been fantastic in the last few seasons. You know, clean sheets and stuff like that, unbelievable. He's only conceded 17 goals this season in 21 appearances, under one a game all the time. What else can you ask for in a goalkeeper? So a lot of exciting things to look forward to, and also when we come back in the next episode, we'll know who we're going to get in the FA Cup 4th round. I'm really hopeful we're going to get a Premier League side. That'll be absolutely amazing, because I really want to tick that one off the bucket list in the save, so to speak. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode. There'll be another episode up at 7 PM tomorrow night. I'm sorry there was a couple of days off. Like I say, there was a few issues with my cold, which made it absolutely impossible to make any good content. But we're going to catch that up now and get back to the one a day to get this one done before FM20 comes out. Please like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter as well. The Twitter's come up on screen now, FM3032. And like I say, we'll see you next time for Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. We're getting towards the end of the season. Can we live the dream one more time before FM20? Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.